to global challenges. Now, there's no better way to improve our world than to inspire. But in some rural communities, new opportunities are hard to come by. Yet, we keep hearing that in this digital age, the world is getting smaller and therefore more accessible. So we decided to test that theory in Cambodia.
From the air, it's easy to see why Ratnakiri has a reputation for being one of the world's last remote frontiers. This distant province in northeastern Cambodia is 2 days' drive from the capital Phnom Penh on bumpy dirt tracks. This day we're taking a commercial flight with Bernie Krisher, an American who knows this region well, having covered the Vietnam War for Newsweek magazine in the 1960s. That conflict spilled over into this very part of Cambodia. Krishan now runs a number of charities to assist the country he has come to love and to use technology to help bring Cambodia into the 21st century. On the ground in Ratnakiri, life proceeds at a gentle pace. First, the cows are chased off the landing strip. Then the plane comes into land. It's a region filled with natural beauty, waterfalls and lakes, destinations that have not been discovered by many tourists. And even the name of the province is wrapped in romance. Ratnakiri means mountain of jewels in many Asian languages, a reference to the area's gem mining industry. But for all the beauty, the comforts of modern life are hard to find. There are no paved roads in this province. Electricity isn't available outside the main town, Ban Lung, and running water is a luxury. Like the rest of Cambodia, Ratnakiri faces a variety of other problems. There are few schools or hospitals, and its people are still desperately poor. But change is coming, slowly. Thanks in no small part to Bernie Krisher.
Hello children, how are you?
Krisher is a popular figure here. Among other things, he's helped set up hundreds of schools, giving Cambodian kids basic education, even access to computers.
What do you want to be when you grow up?
Krisher has found a number of sponsors around the world to help support the schools, and he's also looking toward technology. In the absence of electricity, human muscle helps generate power for the computers, as do solar panels. What they don't have is a direct link to the internet. No phone lines, no satellite dishes. Enter the Motor Man. These men and their metallic machines are the modern-day equivalent of the postman in Ratnakiri. On roads that can test even the toughest four-wheel drive vehicles, the Motor Man has to weave a careful path. On his bike, precious cargo of stored email that has been downloaded wirelessly to a chip inside a box on the bike. The wireless system was developed by a Boston-based company, First Mile Solutions, building on the Wi-Fi technology that's become commonplace in offices and homes in the developed world. As the bike rides up to the door of a remote school, in a matter of seconds, the email is uploaded to the school's computer. And any of the school's outgoing messages get transferred to this box. Once the motorman returns to the hub, the email is sent by satellite to the internet.
The internet and email opens up many opportunities. It's like building a highway. The highway permits transportation. Transportation increases commerce and so on.
Are your ideas audacious? Some people could say, for instance, that the money you're spending could be better used for basic necessities, food, drinking water. What is your reaction to that?
Well, it can be and it should be, but I always say, why not do both? I don't like to give people fish. I want to teach them how to fish. So my project is teaching people and not giving them things.
At Ratnakiri's only hospital, the patients line up for urgent attention. They've heard there are visiting doctors this day from the capital, Phnom Penh. For many of these people, this is the only access they will have to health care. While there may be smaller clinics for minimal first aid, for anything serious, the people of Ratnakiri have to come to this hospital. One of the most serious cases, 64-year-old Ting Do. Doctors examine Ting Do and come to the conclusion that he's got a testicular tumor. They believe he needs prompt attention, but they'd like to get a second opinion. In that, they're luckier than many similar hospitals in developing countries. Doctors at the Ratnakiri Referral Hospital take photographs of their patients, gather their vital signs, and then send them via the internet to the best medical minds on the other side of the world in Boston. There, doctors with the Massachusetts General Hospital and a voluntary practice called Telepartners look at the data and email back their own diagnosis. Hours later, the conclusion in Ting Do's case, he needs to be checked out at a larger hospital. He'll take a flight out to Phnom Penh as soon as possible. Like his other projects, Krisha is proud of the partnerships he's been able to forge across the oceans. But he acknowledges it's been a difficult fight in a difficult land, still recovering from decades of war and totalitarian rule.
What do you do when you run into problems?
Well, I succeed. I cajole, I persuade, I charm people, I yell and shout.
Some people might say your style is dictatorial.
We don't have committees. I pretty much decide everything, but I've been successful in accomplishing things very quickly. And I haven't hurt anybody in the process, so why not continue this way?
They've continued this way for generations in Kanchung village. The only real livelihood here has been farming, till now. Krisha saw the traditional shawls made here and decided they could find an outlet on the World Wide Web. Products made here are featured on a site, villageleap.com. And orders have come in from every corner of the globe. Once dirt-poor Kanchung is reaping the benefits of e-commerce.
It's a remarkably talented and wonderful society. This new generation is wonderful. And if you give them this opportunity to learn, especially computer skills, access to the world, the internet, Google, they're going to pick up a lot.
One day, what the rest of the world calls development will come to Ratnakiri. But Bernie Krisha is just happy knowing these people have already leapfrogged to the information age with the help of some big thinking and some high-tech tools. Ram Gopal for Global Challenges, Ratnakiri, Cambodia.